Some very bad news for President Trump. I know it's an exciting time for Republicans, right? Tonight is the Republican National Convention. Well, we just learned that Melania Trump's one-time friend will now be revealing some audio of her completely disparaging her husband, Donald Trump, and making very harsh comments about Ivanka in a bombshell book about the First Lady. Again, the audio is going to be released by Melania Trump's best friend. But, oh, yeah, I can't wait to hear that. But it doesn't stop there, because we have now learned in other secret recordings, apparently everybody's recording the Trumps now, Trump's sister says Donald Trump has no principles and you can't trust him. These transcripts from 15 hours of recordings by Trump's niece, Mary, from conversations back in 2018 and 2019 reveal the depths of discord between the president and his sister. Now, here's what Republicans can't do. They can't say, well, you know, she's just trying to make money off this. No, she's not. She's not writing a book. She's not making any money off this. MaryAnne Trump Berry was serving as a federal judge when she heard her brother, President Trump, suggest on Fox News, maybe I'll have to put her at the border amid a wave of refugees. And she was talking about that. She said all he wants to do is appeal to his base. He has no principles, none. And his base, I mean, my God, if you were a religious person, you want to help people, not do this. Again, this is Donald Trump's sister also saying his goddamn tweet and lying. Oh, my God, I'm talking too freely. But, you know, the change of stories, the lack of preparation, the lying, holy you know what. She also said what they're doing with kids at the border. He obviously hasn't read my immigration opinions. And then Mary Trump says, what has he read? And she goes, no, he doesn't read. At one point, Barry said to her niece, it's the phoniness of it all. It's the phoniness and the cruelty. Donald is cruel. She goes on to say, remember we talked about the SATs and Mary Trump was criticized and people said it was a made-up story. Well, maybe it's not so made up, according to Donald Trump's sister, who said he went to Fordham for 1 year, actually 2 years, and then he got into University of Pennsylvania because he had somebody take the exams. No way, Mary responded. He had somebody take his entrance exams, SATs or whatever. That's what I believe. I even remember the name. That person was Joe Shapiro, Barry said. No relation to Brian Shapiro, by the way. I wish. You know, meanwhile, President Trump has publicly spoken glowingly of his sister. He's never said anything disparaging about her. Back in 2016, Donald Trump said of his sister, we do have different views a little bit, but she's a very, very highly respected judge. And this stuff goes on and on and on. I want to play you a little bit of audio of it. This is the point in this audio where Donald Trump's sister attacks his principles. Have a listen to this.
Tweet and the lying. Oh my God, I'm talking too freely, but you know, the change of stories, the lack of preparation, the lying, the holy. But he's appealing to the base, what they're doing with the kids at the border.
Absolutely. I completely agree with her. So she also went on to say that he's a brat. And we talked a little bit about the SATs. Have a listen to this audio.
But he was a tough kid, right?
He was a brat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't mean tough at all.
They said
I mean, a brat or temper tantrums,
I
whatever.
drove him around New York City to try to get him into college. He ended up in Fordham. I got him in somehow. Before I had any real Catholic roots.
Right.
But I didn't get him in, but I know he didn't get into college. And he went to Fordham for 1 year, and then he got into University of Pennsylvania. I guess he had somebody to take the exams.
No way.
And
he had somebody take his entrance exams?
SATs or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. You're kidding.
That's what I believe.
Well, all of a sudden, I think Mary Trump might have a little bit more credibility. So Donald Trump's sister also records a conversation where Trump was shocked she didn't watch Fox News. Have a listen to this.
Did you watch Fox News? I said, no. Why not? I said, I don't watch much television at all. Pause. What do you do? I read. Pause. What do you read? Books. You don't watch Fox?
Oh, my God, you read? Who does that? And then she also claims that Donald Trump wanted to take credit for her success after she became a judge. What a shocker.
Donald's out for Donald, period. When he started to say something to me, boy, look at what I've done for you. And I've said, you have done nothing. Deliberately. I have never asked him for a favor since 1981.
Wow, that's a really good sister. I wish my sister never asked me a favor since 1981. Unfortunately, I get asked for a favor every week. But, okay. So we'll take some phone calls on the other side of the break at 702-257-5396. JD, I'll ask you the question, and I'll ask the callers and the listeners the same question, which is this. Does this matter that now we have another member of Donald Trump's family saying disparaging things about him, but this isn't somebody writing a book. This isn't somebody trying to get financial gain off of this. This is somebody that was recorded in a private conversation, and it just so happens to be a former judge and Donald Trump's sister. So my question to the listeners, and JD, is this: does it matter to you that you have a very close member of Donald Trump's family saying some very disparaging things about him?